The United States consumes 7.5 billion gallons of oil each year, with an estimated half of those going to passenger transportation. With the skyrocketing price of fuel, many people are looking for alternative fuel sources to save money and protect the environment. Meet Fran Giroux, an automobile enthusiast who discovered a comprehensive way to increase his fuel mileage. Fran devised a first-of-its-kind mileage enhancement system that uses hydrogen boost technology, coupled with well-known mileage enhancement technologies, to nearly double his miles per gallon.
I designed and built and improved continually over the years. We have the hydrogen generator, which is an electrolyzer that makes Brown's gas, which is a mixture of hydrogen, oxygen, and other active gases that brings that active fuel into the air intake. We have a fuel heater, which heats up the gasoline to as hot as we can get it, typically engine coolant temperature, so that when it gets injected, more of it will vaporize. We have an electronic control circuit that will lean out our fuel ratio, so it'll open up our throttle wider so that it reduces the pumping horsepower required to get the air into the engine. And we also have an engine treatment, which permanently treats the metal surfaces within the engine. It makes them slipperier, harder, and reduces the friction and the drag of the engine. This system differs from all the other electrolyzers that are available on the market. There's probably a dozen different companies on the bandwagon making hydrogen boosting technology, all claiming to have secrets and new technology and cutting edge and all that. But all of them produce Brown's gas, basically hydrogen and oxygen and a few other active gases going into an air intake. And they claim that they're getting big increases in mileage with just the hydrogen generator. And for 6 years, I've been trying to produce mileage with hydrogen alone. It doesn't work. You have to have the other parts of the system to be able to take advantage of what the hydrogen does. But if you use the whole system, you'll get the results. If you don't use the whole system, you're not going to get the results you expect.
Unlike other hydrogen boosting devices, which only change the air going into the engine, this unique system adds hydrogen to a complete engine system that works together with dramatic results.
Typically, we get 15 to 25% increase in mileage with the components I've described to you and the increased tire pressure. And if you apply the driving tips that I've outlined in the manual, you can easily get 50 to 100% increase in mileage.
Ian Giller is a former Formula One race car driver and says this new system is a winner.
And this vehicle increased at 9 miles per gallon. The price of gas now, that was before the gas went up. You know, I feel a very blessed man.
The system has environmental benefits besides the fuel savings. Emissions analysis of the system show that with proper usage, hydrocarbon and carbon monoxide emissions are virtually eliminated, while nitrogen oxide emissions are significantly reduced. This eco-friendly alternative fuel system could be just the thing to give you more bang for your buck at the gas pump. This is Mike Sabato reporting.
Typically, an installation is done by a backyard mechanic. Typically, if you can change a water pump or an alternator or a starter or even the spark plugs, you can typically install the system.
Oh, the only thing I've got to do is a little flask inside, and I pour a little bit of water into it every now and again, because you see the water goes into the system, breaks down the hydrogen and oxygen, and gets put into the engines, into the injectors. And of course, you add hydrogen to the gasoline, it's vaporized, it makes a bigger bang. You get a bigger bang for your buck, either in power or if you want to drive it normally and carefully on the throughways, it gets 8 miles a gallon more than it would without the system on.